Burning Eyes Entertainment presents The H-Guys in Pub Encounter.
We continued walking under the steady rain.
Continue walking under the heavy rain.
Don't bring up bad games. My hand was being pulled forcefully.
Hey, if there's any game I'm willing to throw under the bus to compare to this one...
Fair enough. Hey, Mamoru.
Roberta, here.
In the middle of the rain. It'll act as a lubricant. Huh? What? Mamoru yanked my hand.
Oh, fuck! He's serious!
Pulling us into the shadow of a building. In the dimly lit darkness, he hugged me in his arms. What did you do?
Nothing happened.
I don't believe you. What happened?
Just dropped my phone.
Okay. Oh, as long as it's your shit that's broken.
Yeah.
Mamoru, eager lips pressed against my own. Wait, where did Hideaki go? Did he just stay? I believe
he's still standing there in the park.
I was gonna say, I believe he actually just went to do his job and book the guy in, but they didn't mention it, so I almost wonder if he was like going with him, like, hey, so we're gonna catch a movie or like hang out or something. Like, oh, hold on a second.
Roberta.
His tongue slipped into my mouth, deepening our connection.
Ugh. Roberta.
I felt joy with each utterance of my name he offered between kisses. Mamoru. I tightly returned Mamoru's embrace.
I'm so sorry for worrying you so much. It's all over now. It must have been love, but it's over now. Now we can be together forever.
Yes.
Let's go home. Make me fully realize that I'm truly back with yourself. Let's go home. Make me feel like a woman.
Me too. I want to feel that too, that you've truly returned to me.
Roberta, you really are too sweet.
Too sweet. We ran together through the rain. The minute we arrived home, we fell into each other's arms. While we exchanged kisses, we slipped out of our dripping wet clothes.
Roberta!
I wonder how much of this is going to get censored. I felt happiness at every touch of his warm skin.
Here's a fun drinking game. Anytime somebody says, huh, what, or somebody else's name with an ellipses.
And just their name, not a sentence. Like, Roberta, what are you doing? Just, Roberta. ...
Mamoru. Take a drink.
You'll
but
die.
Use beer, because you'll be dead if you use anything else. You'll be thrashed in like 3 minutes. You've gotten quite aggressive.
Mamoru spoke without stilling the movements of his hands. Is this all part of your plan, Keikaku Dori?
Is this all part of your plan, Zinch? All according to plan. Now I will rule the Yakuza clan.
Oh, don't make this cool.
Plan?
Yorihisa said you were probably planning on making me love you more by staying away. Oh, that guy's full of shit.
Fuck that guy.
I was just thinking I'd fallen right into your trap. You activated my trap card.
I certainly have no memory of ever coming up with a plan. Are you kidding? I am never the type to have a plan. Do you really think that I could pull off a plan like that? Please. You're an attorney. Hey, are you sure it wasn't you that's trying to pull off the plan?
Me?
While we were apart, I thought about you more than ever. I felt like it would be like I would do absolutely anything in order to get back to you. I'm the one that can't live without you.
Yeah.
I need you more than you need me.
Mamoru's hands were unreservedly exploring every part of my body. A shiver went up my spine at the sensations.
You haven't changed at all. That's a relief.
What is...
The way you still react to my touch. I can tell you're trying to hold it in. But isn't it about time you let me hear your voice?
No.
Isn't this about the point you're ready to let me do whatever I want to you?
I hid my face with my arms at the torrent of embarrassing questions. Oh, how embarrassing, I say, while we're both naked.
Yep. Why are you hiding? Are you really embarrassed after everything we've already done?
That's actually my point.
Yeah.
Why are you being so mean?
I'm not being mean. I was only remembering how you always are. Show me all of you, more and more. Show me your insides, your organs. That's the only part I haven't seen yet. All the sides of you, only I get to see.
I don't recognize this side of myself.
No.
No matter what you do to me...
No, I've never looked at my right side in the mirror before. I always turn left.
No matter what you do to me, it feels good, and I want you to touch me more. You're the first one who's ever made me feel that way.
You're too cute. Okay. I'll make you feel even more pleasure then.
Mamoru's fingers fiercely and lovingly caressed my body. Oh.
So make me fall in love with you more. Feel nothing but me.
Ooh, ching, chang, walla walla, bing, bang.
Please stop. It's a real mood killer. Fall in love with me. Make up for all the time we spent apart.
Mamoru. I called out his name, hungry for his kiss, and clung tightly to his body. A droplet of water dripped from his hair onto me. Too excited to be troubled to make it to bed. We became one right where we were.
Right on the floor.
Oh!
Roberta, spread your legs a little wider.
Oh man, hey editor, you make the decision of how much this gets left in or left out. It's on you. You're responsible.
Let me in even deeper.
Acting completely on impulse, my body reacted just as Mamoru's touch beckoned me. I'm not surprised that this is where we're ending, that this is the end point. I was completely at his mercy. The floor creaked with every thrust of his hips against mine. My back chafed against the ground, sending a sharp pain down my spine. But in my state of ecstasy, even that pain transformed into pleasure.
Roberta.
I could see that Mamoru's...
Spread your legs, for I am here, and I'll make my wiener disappear.
What? I could see that Mamoru's face contained none of its usual composure. Mamoru. Something was welling up from deep within my body. Mamoru, I love you.
I love you too, Roberta. I love you.
I'm going to...
Are you ready? Come together right now.
We're ruining all the best bands with this playthrough. Mamoru thrusted into me even more violently. My eyes blurred as I watched Mamoru making love to me with all his heart. Prompted by my own convulsions of climax, Mamoru too gave in to the pleasure.
Roberta.
Mamoru's lips found mine before I could even catch my breath. I cradled his head into my hands. Mamoru, again.
I love that sultry voice of yours.
Again.
Don't blame for me. Don't blame me for what I do after that invitation.
I don't care what you do. You can do anything you want to me.
Famous last words.
Are you implying that you...
Pulls a knife.
I'm really into necrophilia. Anyway.
Even if you tell me to stop, I'm not going to listen. You know?
No. That's not how that works. It's not. And like that, we made love again and again, long into the night. Why is it not over? Sometime later, I awoke to the sound of drizzling rain. Mamoru was next to me, breathing quietly in his sleep. I'm trying to fucking fast forward as fast as I can. The floor was a mess, puddles of water everywhere. Let's call it that.
You're very irresponsible apartment owner.
Good morning, Mamoru. I gave him a gentle kiss as I spoke.
One more, Roberta.
Even as I drew back, my arms were wrapped around my neck, pulling me in for another kiss. We switched angles, the kiss becoming deeper, my breathing more erratic. Are we doing another sex scene? Mamoru.
You really do get excited easily, Roberta.
But because you just...
Because of me?
It's all your fault that I get like this.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Figure it out yourself.
Don't be so cold.
Mamoru held me in his strong arms and kissed me again on the neck. Please end.
The ending fatigue is strong with this one. Wow, this room is really some... And then it's just 30 minutes of them discussing her interior design. What were you thinking about here in this room?
That's a very vague question. Nothing.
I believe that. Really? Looking around at all this? Doesn't it make you remember?
Scenes from the previous night popped into my head, making
and
my
cheeks
just flush.
Go back to its fucking Groundhog's Day loop.
It's the worst loop.
Your face is so red. It just goes back to the start of the sex scene.
I will kill myself. As he spoke, Mamoru gently bit down on my earlobe and my body reacted with a startled jump. Mamoru.
I love your reactions to my touch. But why don't you go get the bath? You smell like fucking shit. I'll clean up in here a bit.
My shit.
Things got really kinky last night.
After that, yeah.
And after that, we can talk. There's something I want to tell you, after everything I've put you through.
Oh my god, what is with the third act reveal? Something to tell me.
Just a little about the past. I want you to know the whole truth.
Rena was also my sister, so...
Yeah.
I did as suggested and took a bath and then slipped into the bathrobe that I...
Well, at least we didn't get a whole scene of her fucking in the bath. Did that warm you up?
Yeah, please go take a bath yourself too. You got so wet yesterday, so you should warm up.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine.
No
We
sooner-
French, we always smell like this.
One of my favorite things is there's this one guy who talks about, he made a like parody of like, this is how I make my videos. First, I wake up in the morning. I go to take a shower. Then I remember I'm French, and I don't. No sooner had Mamoru spoken than he pulled me onto his lap where he sat on the bed. Mamoru?
Hmm?
This is a little,
What? Are you embarrassed?
Don't ask me that. Stop asking
Just
questions.
shut up! Why not? I can't tell what's wrong if you don't tell me. It's so warm like this. Won't you share a little bit of your warmth with me?
Obviously, there was no way I could say I did. It was no fair of him saying things like that when he knew I couldn't deny it.
I want you close to me while we talk about my secrets, about my crimes.
Please tell me we're almost done. Mamoru looked at me with a serious gaze, so I nodded obediently.
Thank you.
He pressed a kiss to my temple. Wrapped in his arms, I got ready to listen to what he had to say.
Well, where should I start? If there's another sex scene after this, where she's like, I forgive you, and then we had sex again, I'm going down to the bar downstairs and just getting sloshed.
Well, I'm pretty hungry, so I might join you. Maybe not
Yeah.
for booze, but I'll join you.
I'm a little nervous. I've never told anyone else about this.
Just start from wherever you'd like to tell me about. I love you no matter what.
Okay then. It started when I was a little kid.
It all started when I was born.
Due to various circumstances, my life was headed down an abnormal path.
Oh my god, with all these generalities, it's almost like the author didn't bother figuring out all the details of the characters' own backstories.
Fights, extortion, I did it all. Before I knew it, I was even famous. But I was also always alone. That was the way it had to be. The person who first reached out to me was Tokiwa. We were very alike, shunned by our families, no place to stay, living by violence alone. It was at his invitation that I got involved with the Yakuza. For the first time I had a place. Tokiwa showed me the joy of being needed by others, and many other things I'd given up on. The clan leader liked me, and he paid for me to go to college,
More so than his own son, apparently.
under the condition that I become the clan's legal advisor. It was pretty rough when I had like a stint where I wanted to get into cinematography and change majors and...
And my sort of adoptive dad said, "You'll never amount to anything."
Yeah. But as I participated in trials and shit, I started to have doubts. I started to want to see more of the world than the small slice of crimes that I knew. I wanted to commit even worse crimes, bigger crimes in different areas. It was heart-wrenching to leave Tokiwa, to whom I owed so much, so I went to Rina for advice. Rina, his lover, said that I should follow my dreams, that she would do something to help me. But then she killed herself. I'll do something to help you.
I was gonna say, this is really fucked up.
Yeah. My crimes are taking away the happiness that others deserve. From Tokiwa, from Rina, I took their happiness. Even if they'd forgiven me, if you hadn't come to me, I might still be in that world of darkness.
Work.
I know this. The reason I'm a changed man is all because of you.
Mamoru.
Mamoru, it's been like 3 weeks since we met. You're going way too fast, dude.
Mamoru placed his... Yeah, like sex on the second date?
Yep.
Public sex on the third.
Yep.
Mamoru placed his hand on top of mine. He wrapped his arm around me and changed direction. Oh,
Well,
this tattoo looks lame.
So glad that I met you.
She looks even less defined. She also doesn't
She
even
has
look...
no eyes.
Okay, that's the thing. She at least had full eyes in the previous art. Also, she looks like she's a different art style.
Yeah. Also, I don't think her hair looked like that in the other scene. Everything happened just like the tarot card said. I guess I'm pretty good at fortune telling.
How so?
I'm a good bullshitter. Do you
Oh.
remember that last card?
Are they actually going to address this? The death card.
At the time, I said that the love would end, but that card doesn't have a bad...
Okay. I will retract my previous anger.
Over this only. Still
Oh,
plenty
yeah,
of other
sure.
things to be mad about.
But about the interpretation of the tarot cards, they admit it. It was actually a plot thing. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You win this round.
It's about death and rebirth. About how two people are brought together by new feelings.
I mean, that's being a little generous with the interpretation, but it is about death and rebirth.
And looking back now, I can see how that reading may have been correct.
Mamoru. Tears flowed from my not eyes and my throat caught.
What? Your what?
Look.
I love you, Roberta. Just like you chose a future with me, I'll always choose you, no matter what I have to sacrifice.
No matter who I have to sacrifice to the dark gods.
No matter what happens, I won't let our love die.
I
As
won't-
long as I live, I'll never ever let you go.
I won't let my dreams just be dreams. Is that meme dead? That meme's dead. As he spoke, Mamoru pulled me into a tight embrace. I tried to say something, but the more I struggled for words, the more tears came into
Another
place.
sex scene. Great.
Mamoru. I pressed my lips onto Mamoru's. He gave a happy smile and kissed me back once again.